A lovely day to you there. You're welcome back to class. This is lesson 6. Today we are going to decompose flat shapes into 2 or more shapes. We are going to decompose. We are going to break apart flat shapes into 2 or more shapes. I want you to say, I can decompose flat shapes into 2 or more shapes. Do you know how we are going to do that? Alright, I will tell you. Now I want you to make out some shapes. I want you to color some with gray and leave some to be white, okay? Some flat shape like triangle, your square, your rectangle. Alright? Very good. We are going to need them in this lesson. Now let's go over to our fluency practice. Write the number of dots needed to make 10 dots. 10 dots. So we are going to count and make 10. From the first one here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it means we need how many? 1. 9 needs 1 to make 10. Next is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 8 needs 2. 8 dots needs 2 dots to make 10. And the next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 7 dots needs 3 dots to make 10. Here we need 3 dots. Next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many was added? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it means 6 need 4 to make 10. Next is 5. Let's count on to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many was added? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 needs 5 to make 10. Let's go to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So how many was added? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it means 4 needs 6 to make 10. Next is 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 needs 7 to make 10. Wow. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many was added? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 needs 8 to make 10. I hope you can do the rest. Next is 1. Of course, 1 needs how many? 9 to make 10. This is 9. 9 needs 1 to make 10. This is 8. 8 needs how many to make 10? Count on from 8 to 10. Put 8 on your head and count on. 8, 9, 10. So 8 needs 2 to make 10. 2 needs 8 to make 10. 8 needs 7 needs 3 to make 10. And 3 needs 7 to make 10. Vice versa. 6 needs how many? 4 to make 10. And 4 needs 6 to make 10. This is wonderful, right? Of course. Application problem. You are going to be a detective today. First, look around the classroom to see if you can find things made of more than one shape like we did yesterday. No, now I want you to look around your house, around your sitting room. Look around to see if you can find things made of more than one shape like we did yesterday. Second, draw one thing on your personal whiteboard. I want you to draw one thing on your notebook. Draw that thing there. Third, use your marker to draw the shape inside. Draw out the shape like we did in lesson 5. Draw out the shapes, okay? All right. So that is your application problem. Now, what do you see on your paper? Wow. Here I can see different shapes. This is a square, a triangle, a rectangle, a triangle with a dotted line, a square with dotted line, and a rectangle with dotted lines. What are we going to do with this? Wow, I really don't know. Now cut your shapes and talk about them. Cut out your shapes as I said earlier. Now we want to make use of our shapes. Okay, hold up your gray square. Now hold up your gray square and your gray square with dotted lines. Hold it up. Very good. Now you know what you're going to do for me? Hold up your white triangle as well. Hold up your white triangle. We are going to place this triangle on our square. Let's see the two shapes we can make from those two flat shapes. Let's see. Yes! Put your white triangle on your gray square, making two of the sides match. Making sure that two of the sides match. Now, what do you notice? Wow! I notice two triangle. One gray triangle and one white triangle. Remember what we have here earlier was what? A square. Now we've covered a part of our square with a white triangle. Now we have decomposed a square into two triangles. I love this. I love it. Oh yes, this is interesting. Let's see what we can do again. Find your gray rectangle with your white square. Now I want you to bring out a gray rectangle and a white square. Let's see what we can form. Let's see what we can compose a rectangle into. What we can decompose it into. Now what happens if we cover as much as we can of the gray rectangle with a square? Wow. Formerly it was a rectangle. Now I am forming two square out of it. Two square. This is really great. Is this a magic? I love this. And here I'm forming a rectangle, another rectangle, and a square at the middle. Wow, this is interesting. I have two rectangles and a what? And a square. Oh, this is great. Next, hold up your white and gray triangles. Now hold up your white and gray triangles. Put them together with shape. What shape can you make with them? Now I want you to put them together. Can you guess for me? What shape can you make with them? Oh, let's see if you're correct. This is a what? This is a square. A square made from a white triangle and a gray triangle. This is great. Yes. I also make a big triangle. A big triangle from two triangles. From a gray triangles and a white triangles. It depends on how you place your shapes. Alright? This is great. Wow. I can also form a rhombus. This is a rhombus, a diamond from two rectangles. I love this. Okay, now fold your gray triangle on the dotted line. What do you notice? Did you notice anything? Oh, wow. Yes. You are forming how many triangles now from one triangle? Two. Just two. Let's see. Oh, yes. That's been folded. I have one here and one on the other sides. Okay, let's look at what we have next. This is a what? A rectangle. Now look at your white rectangle with a dotted line. Fold it on the dotted line. What will you make? You are going to make two extra rectangles. You are going to make two rectangles from one rectangle. Let's see. Yes, I have I have a rectangle at the other side and one rectangle here. This is great. Is there another way you can fold? Okay, if I fold this way, I will still be forming two more rectangles. I love this. Yes. Now take up your last gray square and fold it on the dotted line. Your last gray square. Very good, very good, very good. You are doing it. What shape do you see? Wow, I can see two what? Two triangles. Yes. Okay. You found a lot of little shapes inside the other ones, right? Yes, of course, I do, and I really enjoyed it. What does this make you think? Yes, it means I can form two or more shapes out of one shape. I can form two or more shapes. I can decompose one shape into two or more shapes. Yes. Are we together? Very good. Now we have here lesson 6 problem set. Trace to show two ways to make each shape. How many shapes did you use? How many shapes did you use? Here it's saying I used 3 shapes. Let me see how they use their 3 shapes. Yes. Yes. Here I have 3 triangles. Here I'm using 2 shapes. Just 2. Yes. 2 triangles. Next, I used, I want to use 4 here. Let me pick my pen. I want to use 4. How? 1 and 2. Yes. Here, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 different shapes, 4 different triangles coming together to form a rhombus. Here I'm using 2, just 2 triangles to form a rhombus. Here I'm using, let's see, 1. Okay, we are going to count. Oh yes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm using 6 shapes, 6 triangles to form a hexagon. Here, let me see what I can use. Yes, I'm using 2 what? This is a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using 2 shapes to make a hexagon. Wow, I love this. Next, let's see what I'm using. Yes, I'm using 3 shapes here. Triangle, a rectangle, and a triangle. Here I'm using 2 rectangles. And here, let me try and decompose this star into different rectangles. Yes. I love this. This is a rectangle, a pentagon, and a triangle, a rectangle, and a pentagon. Ooh, this is a hexagon. How will I share this? Yes. And yes. Wow, how many different ways can you cover the sun picture with pattern block? Wow, how many times the sun picture? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. 6 times. Yes. Here comes the end of lesson 6. I hope you enjoyed the decomposition of flat shape into 2 or more other shapes. Yes, I know you do. Alright, and I'm sure if you come across any shape, you will be able to decompose it. Right? Of course you can. I know you can. See you in lesson 7. Mrs. Faith loves you. Bye.